Welcome to the Hollywood Scholar. I'm Jed Morgan, and Elon Musk seems to be one of the strangest celebrities out there. One of the best, it also seems, but definitely one of the strangest because he has a lot of strange takes that go against the narrative that a lot of other celebrities in his sphere would not be willing to go against. And he is more of a businessman than a celebrity, but of the businessmen out there, he definitely falls more in line with the celebrity aspect of it because he is so involved in culture. He's way more active on like Twitter and social media platforms. He is a public figure far more than most other businessmen. So it's very interesting to see his takes and to see him summarily destroy woke Hollywood in this instance here we have in this Bounding in a Comments article. Let's jump right into it. Elon Musk mocks Netflix and modern Hollywood with black Ukraine and transgender Russian soldier meme. It is fucking great. So Elon Musk, he's definitely a controversial figure in some spheres. He definitely says some things that people won't agree with. Pretty much everyone has something that he's done or said that people will disagree with, but that's kind of the beauty of him, that he's also said a lot of things that anyone can find agreement in. And it's very confusing to the woke people, specifically when it comes to him, because he is the biggest proponent for electric cars, for example, and that's very much within their climate change sphere of SJWs that they have to support. So they feel a need to support him because he supported climate change far more than other business celebrities. But he also has takes like this. So SJWs stay silent on him most of the time because they just can't grasp where they're supposed to stand on him. And so that's where a lot of these interesting takes come from and these interesting responses come from, because he didn't get ratioed even on Twitter on this, because everyone's like, what are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to do? And he took to Twitter to share this meme. And it is absolutely true. Netflix waiting for the war to end to make a movie about a black Ukrainian guy who falls in love with a transgender Russian soldier. And it's probably going to be loosely based on a true story, but they're going to make it black. They're going to make it transgender. They're going to change all the aspects of it, that it's not actually based on a true story, but seems like it was, at least from the initial motivation. And Netflix has done this on so many different occasions, and that's why this is so funny, especially to be called out by a man like Elon Musk, who knows a lot of these celebrities and interacts with a lot of these woke people. I think that's spot on. I think Netflix would 100% do that. Before sharing the meme, he said, I support the current thing meme, which depicts an NPC avatar currently holding a Ukraine flag. Okay. Yeah, this one here, this is very much in line with SJWs as well. They just kind of do what they're told. The reason we call them NPCs because they just wait for their download. So yeah, he's got a strong meme game in recent weeks and really in recent years. He really calls out a lot of the bullshit that's in Hollywood and in the country as a whole. And he has a lot of interesting takes. Again, there will be things that you disagree with him on, but there will also be things that you do agree with him on, and that's something that's really cool. And Bounding Comics goes into more detail about the race swap that was in the recent Vikings Valhalla show, saying it's relevant because Netflix recently did a race and a gender swap of a historical figure. And that's worse than even of an original character. It's just kind of this weird scenario. I go into detail on that on my Vikings Valhalla review. If you want to check that out, it'll be linked above. But I'm not interested in breaking it down even more here because I've said what I need to. But there are tons of examples that they're going into here of Hollywood race swapping and doing all these changes for virtue signaling reasons that devalue the conflict of which they're depicting, because it's saying, oh, the conflict's not important. It's important that we made these changes. And it's just kind of this weird dichotomy that really exactly devalues the conflict, because if Netflix did make this show, it would distract from all the terrible things that are actually happening right now. It's like, it wasn't happening to diverse people. It was only happening to white people, so we can't actually care about that conflict. So let's change it up and make it so people care. And that's something they've done in the past. So it would really just hurt the Ukrainian conflict. And yeah, Black Anne Boleyn, and there's just all these examples of Hollywood just changing things for superficial reasons. And that is exactly why it's so great to see a celebrity like Elon Musk stand against the woke mob and say, it's cheap. It's cheap. And do it in such a funny way. And so I stand with Elon Musk in this statement. I would be interested to see if he gets canceled for it, because yeah, you can see here in the quote tweets and the retweets and the likes, he's not getting ratioed on it, even on Twitter. So I'd be he's very much confused the NPCs because they do not know how to respond to something like this. Let's see if this one's ratioed. Uh, this one might be. Yeah, that's only got 300 likes to 6,000 quote tweets. So this one looks like it did get ratioed to a certain extent, but it did get a lot more retweets. So we'll see if that one ends up being more controversial than this one. But Elon Musk, his meme game is strong, and he's just an interesting celebrity to watch. Do I value his opinion more than any other person? No, not necessarily. It's just entertaining, if nothing else, to see a man like him stand up to the people that I stand up against as part of my public career. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Anon. If you like what I do here and want to see good, compelling stories that Hollywood will no longer give you, check out my book series, Odyssey of a Phoenix, a mythological epic about philosophy, morality, and modern-day mental illness issues. Books 1, Down in Flames, and Book 2, Apocalypse Then, currently on sale. Book 3, Kill the Dark, coming soon.